Hey everybody, it's Craig back to here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to bias your Marshall Silver Jubilee reissue. So as you look down here, and I'll also show you some close-ups, there's an area where you can adjust the bias once you remove the grill. And if you just look down here, I'll show you a close-up of what it looks like. Now there's a couple different methods you can use. Now you can use just a regular multimeter with the test leads that come with it. That's one way. And there's another way, which you don't really have to do it this way, but I kind of think that this might be more accurate. Now this is a Octal bias probe, and you can use this on other Marshalls that don't have the bias settings here. So this has places for you to plug in your multimeter, but say like a JCM800 doesn't. So that's when you could use something like this. Now, I kind of think that this might be more accurate, and the reason for that is this plugs in where your tube will, and then the tube plugs into that. So that's the actual current that your tube is getting. So I tend to think that this method might be a little more accurate, but if you have a multimeter and you don't feel like spending the $25 to get this just plugs into your multimeter, then just use your multimeter. But anyway, in this video, I'll show you some of the different measurements that I got on each tube using the Octal bias probe. And also, as far as settings, there's settings right below on the inside of this that you can see. The recommended for EL34s is 70. So that's 70 per pair, which breaks down to about 35 millivolts if you're using the DC method. If you're using this, 35 milliamps. That's the recommended, but you can take it up to 80. So anywhere from, I guess you could say 30 millivolts to 40 millivolts per tube, and then you add it together when you're measuring for a pair. So let's say the recommended is 70, that would be 35 per tube, and then you would do this side and that side. So with this. So anyway, check out the video. Hopefully it's all clear. If you have any questions, something maybe I didn't cover in this video, then you can ask that in the comments section below. Before you get started, make sure you'll have a load on your amp, either a speaker cabinet or a reactive load like I have here, and then you need a multimeter and set it to millivolts DC, and then you measure each side and adjust for the sum of two tubes. Now there's some recommended settings on the right, and then you can see you measure the right-hand pair and the left-hand pair, and you can adjust each side with the little dial. It's quite easy. Now an alternate method is to use an Octal bias probe, and you measure each tube, but this time you're measuring milliamps, so it's a different setting on the multimeter. But you don't need to do that with the reissue, but you could use this method, say, for a JCM800, and it's quite easy to do it either way. Alright, thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, hit that like button. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments or questions about something that I covered in this video, you can post them down below. Now, also, I've got a video that shows you how to bias a Friedman Runt 50. Very similar method to how you might bias, say, a JCM800. You might want to check out that video. You can click up here, and also check out my other videos about the EVH 5153 Stealth. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, hit that like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments or questions, you can post them down below. All right, thanks for watching. It's Craig back to here, and I'll see you in the next video.